was going
ahead.
to say, are you looking forward to Drake's new project?
No.
I forgot about you. Wait.
Why not?
For all the same reasons that for all the same reasons we love Kendrick. Kendrick makes us wait. Kendrick gives us something to look forward to. Kendrick, takes his time.
So if he wouldn't have dropped Dark Lanes, you would be interested in this Loverboy tape?
I just don't know what Drake has given us so much music that I don't know if he has another gear. You know what I'm saying? Like we know Kendrick has another gear. He shows us that with every project. Drake has given us so much. I don't know if he has another gear, so therefore I'm not looking forward to anything. Let me ask y'all a question. Are we still in the Drake era? Or is radio such a prehistoric form of medium? Is radio such a prehistoric form of media that it hasn't changed the temperature to what's actually going on out here in these streets?
We in the little baby era.
Definitely a little baby era, but I do think that people that really still love Drake the same way they still really love the Migos.
It still feels like we're in a Drake era. I don't think we're in a Drake era. I don't think we've been in a Drake era for the past 2-3 years.
And that's why I was going to ask like y'all.
Welcome to IG Lives with me, DJ Jerica. Now, you guys heard that clip of Charlamagne the God basically saying that Drake is played out and his musical era is over, okay? Drake is supposed to be dropping another album next month, and according to Charlamagne, he's not looking forward to it. He thinks that Drake's music is basically expired, and he basically doesn't have any new music within him that could actually hit the masses like his other records that has came out in the past 10 years of his career. Now, my question for you guys, do you guys feel that Drake is starting to become played out as a music artist in the music industry when it comes to hip hop? What I can say is he's had an impressive 10-year, decade-long career as a rap artist, which is very, very rare in the music industry. And I think one of the main reasons Drake's career has been this long is because he didn't just stick to the typical rap formula. Drake has definitely taken from various different cultures, including and sounds, including reggae and all types of different stuff. And Drake has been known for building controversy around his music and people saying that Drake has taken their music allegedly and stuff like that, or stolen their sounds and stuff. But he's been very strategic and smart on being able to put out a substantial amount of material to keep people interested in what Drake does and the work that he puts out. Now, what Charlamagne is basically trying to say is that Drake time has basically came and went in regards to the music industry because he's been out for a whole 10 years. And he feels that Drake has really went down every musical avenue available. I mean, he went down to reggae. He done did the singing and rapping thing. He done did so many different things, the pop thing. He done so many different genres in his one genre of hip hop. Is it possible that at this point, will his new album be a disappointment? Now, I can't speak too soon. The project isn't out yet. It's supposed to be coming out in 2021. So we're just going to sit back and see exactly. And do you guys feel like Charlamagne is just hating? He's just talking his smack like he always do. You know what I mean? Charlamagne is good at what he does. He provoke emotion with the words that he say, and that causes more people to come in and view his commentary. And to me, I want to play on Drake's side for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to play the devil's advocate in this. I feel like Charlamagne is talking so much stuff about Drake continually to put out music in his career. And, he wants to say these things to try to put a timestamp and an expiration on somebody who's clearly talented and has been in this game for at least 10 years. And, we could put a timestamp on Charlamagne's career. We could sit here and say Charlamagne's been out here for 25 years how long he's been on the radio? For 20 years. He started with Wendy Williams. He's been on there for 20 years. He's been with the Breakfast Club for 10 years. We could sit here and just say, he's played out now. You know what I mean? Which I don't feel like it's fair. I have a lot of respect for Charlamagne and his work, but I just feel like it's a little bit of ageism in the statement that he's giving off to Drake and basically trying to say because Drake is a little older now that he can't produce any good music. That kind of sounds real weird and biased. And maybe it's the culture of hip hop. Maybe it's because people view hip hop in a way, like I said, they give rappers an X amount of years, maybe half of a decade, 5 years, 7 years to max, and then max after that you are considered a legend and people don't really deal with your music like that. You know what I mean? But one thing I can say is whether his album is successful or fail next month, which I know people are going to buy it because people just like Drake and his overall brand and marketing is just on point. Whether they buy it or not, Drake has left his stamp in history. And of course, Charlamagne's opinion matters in regards to the situation, because he is like one of the top, media personalities, and I would say music critics of our time. Maybe I could throw music critic in there, because he's interviewed a lot of people in the music industry. I'm pretty sure Charlamagne has been exposed at various sounds and things of that nature within the music industry over his course of his 20-year career. But for me, Charlamagne going on the record basically saying that Drake's era is over, and basically saying that his career is over and he can't, do what he did for the past 10 years. I can see where he's going with it because of the hip hop history of people getting 5 years. But at the same time, what if somebody came back and said that's a Charlamagne? What if somebody came out to him and said, okay, well, you already got the Radio Hall of Fame, and then they say, okay, he got the Radio Hall of Fame. He's been on the radio for 20 years. So why do he need this TV show? You know what I'm saying? His era is over because he already accomplished this. Like, this man is in his mid 30s. He is not old and washed up. Charlamagne is like 42 years old, talking about someone who's like substantially younger than him being washed up in their career. Like, to me, that just sounds stupid. It don't make sense. And I feel like Charlamagne needs to stop hating. But it's whatever, yo. Like, y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think Drake's career is washed up? Do y'all think that he can actually, drop a successful album next month, even in the middle of all this crisis and all this quarantine and this pandemic and everything else? Do you think people are still going to reach into their wallet and get the last bit of pennies they have for their house and spend it on Drake? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that could be a factor too on it, and whether his music is going to be successful, because most people ain't got much money to be spending on recreational uses like music when they could go on YouTube and listen to his album probably for free. But, my opinion does not relate to me being a Drake fan. Me personally, I haven't been a Drake fan. Like, I mean, I hear his music on the radio, cool, whatever. But I mean, like, for me, he kind of like phased out for me personally about 5 years ago, because I just got tired of hearing his music over and over and over and over. Like, for me personally, it phased out. But it's not me saying that he's not a great musician. I have a ton of different artists that I listen to and throughout my life that after a while, I just like, okay, I phase out of their music. I don't care anymore, because I'm just like, okay, I need a break from the stuff that they're putting out for now. You know what I'm saying? But y'all tell me if y'all think Drake is played out. Y'all tell me if y'all think that basically Charlamagne is right. And also the other thing he did was compare Drake to Kendrick Lamar. If you had to choose between the top MC, who would you pick as a better MC? Would you say Drake is a better MC or Kendrick Lamar? You know what I'm saying? Who will win that battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar? And I'm not trying to start no beef, but this is something that Charlamagne brought up, so I'm going to talk about it on this IG Live. And y'all tell me what y'all think about it. But just in general, me personally, Kendrick Lamar, of course, he was basically saying he was looking forward to seeing Kendrick Lamar music, because Kendrick Lamar put out great quality work, but he doesn't oversaturate himself within the public. I feel like Drake's method is very smart. He puts out a lot of content for his audience and stuff like that to make sure he continuously stay relevant. But Kendrick Lamar has a more of a, here I am, here's my song, then he disappears for a while. You know what I'm saying? I like his music, though. He's definitely dope. He got a lot of memorable music. He's legendary. He's amazing. It's funny because I feel old because I remember when both of their careers had just started. But anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think about that. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Like I said before, this is an overall podcast. We're preparing for 2021, y'all. 2021 is coming in. It's going to be here within the next 24 hours, 48 hours, depending on where you're located right now. You know what I'm saying? And hell, if you're listening to right now, it could be 2021 while you're listening to it somewhere across the world, because I know that I'm over here and I know people over in London, they got hours way ahead of me. So you guys might be in 2021 listening to this. I appreciate you guys checking it out. Also, check out my other actual hour-long podcast, DJ Jericho Podcast, on this channel, where I talk about celebrity news, commentary, gossip, and all those other things you like to hear. Also, make sure you guys follow me on social media at DJ Jericho Podcast, at DJ Jericho. And also, DJ Jericho Podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and of course his YouTube channel. I am DJ Jericho. If you guys want more commentary, you want me to sound off on different situations in regards to sound and audio. Thank you for the person who actually brought me that audio in regards to the Drake and Charlamagne situation. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep trying to pump out content and build this channel. And if you guys like my IG lives, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button and comment below, and I'll produce more IG lives so we can get the comments rolling and hear the outside opinions, everybody's opinions on certain things, especially in regards to relatable to hip hop in the music industry. All right, so I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, and happy New Year. Y'all be safe. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. I done heard some crazy stuff going on with this whole COVID situation, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about on the next episode of the DJ Jericho podcast. But yeah, y'all check it out. Let's help get these numbers up. Let's get these numbers up. If you're somebody who's watching this right now, you guys have not downloaded the actual audio of my podcast, give it a try. If you got an audio, Android, whatever, if you got an Android type of phone, go to Spotify. If you got an Apple phone, it's easy and free. Go to Apple Podcasts and download it and check us out. Check me out because I'm the producer, creator, the host, and everything of my podcast, man. But anyway, I'm just over here burning up time. I guess I'm going to see y'all in the next year, y'all. And check out my other interviews as well. I got a lot of interviews out there, man, including my interview with Dr. Dre of Yo MTV Raps, speech from Arrested Development. We got another interview as well out for that. And we got so many more interviews coming up, y'all. A lot of interviews is on this channel. So check it out, y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. Much love. Peace. DJ Erica.